Street food is like a drug to me. I love it. I love the authenticity. I love the price. I love the flavor. I love everything about it. The problem is, it doesn't always love me back. More than once throughout my global travels, eating street food has directly gotten me sick with food poisoning. And as a result, I've sort of been avoiding street food entirely. But you know what? No, not in Jakarta. I'm putting my foot down. Jakarta is one of the world's most famous destinations for street food, and there was no way I was going to miss out on it. Food poisoning be damned. My name is Josh, and I am a digital nomad who lives in a different country every single month. Join me on a journey through the street food scene of Jakarta, one of the most underappreciated culinary cities in the world. Jakarta sort of has a reputation. It's not a city with many famous activities, and it doesn't have a huge amount of iconic sites. So I had it in my head when I landed that I was just going to mosey around, check this one off the list, and move on. Thankfully, I got way more out of it than that. I started my own self-guided street food tour in a way that I almost never do, with breakfast. I rarely eat breakfast. However, when I heard about BUBUR AYAM, I knew that I had to break that rule. It's this rice porridge dish that is commonly served with chicken and shrimp crackers on top, and once you add peanut sauce and sweet soy sauce, it all becomes this sort of like savory, protein-filled hot cereal of sorts. According to many locals, the best place in town to get this is at BUBUR AYAM H Jewo, a street food cart set up right across from the historic Mautia Mosque. I think that the sauces are what make this something really special. It sort of becomes both sweet and spicy at the same time, which I really enjoyed. It also has the softness of the porridge contrasting with the crunchiness of the crackers, so it's super dynamic all around. This was all amazing, but it's only breakfast. I was just getting started. But if I was going to keep going, I needed to head back to the hotel, pop open my luggage, and unpack my stretchy pants, because this food tour is going to be good. Speaking of popping open luggage, so far I've been extremely lucky to have nothing but amazing experiences with the luggage sponsor of today's video, Level 8. I have this really cute navy blue matte color on my checked and carry-on bags. Plus, they have these super smooth 360-degree wheels and a wide handle design that is really convenient for when I'm running between airport terminals on a short layover. The inside is super elevated also. They have this beautiful interior design that is totally optimized for organization, and if you'd like a set of your own, I actually have been given an exclusive discount code to share with you. Scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description to visit their website and use code JoshPayne10 to get 10% off of your entire purchase. And a big thank you to Level 8 for sponsoring this video. I closed up the luggage and headed back out from the hotel, ready to go, and I was very excited because this next meal is actually one of the national dishes of Indonesia. It's called nasi goreng, and nasi goreng essentially just means fried rice. For mine, I visited Nasi Goreng Kambing Bon Sur. Now, you might have noticed something already. One thing about Indonesia, the names of their restaurants very typically feature the food that they are most known for. I mean, I love that. It makes knowing what to order super easy. Kambing means goat meat, and that's what they're famous for here. So I ordered nasi goreng kambing, fried rice with goat meat. And I also ordered a dino powdered chocolate drink because for whatever reason I quickly became addicted to these in Southeast Asia. I had so many of them. Let's not talk about it. This particular meal would normally have made me paranoid about food poisoning with the meat element and the heat and all of that. But one thing I've learned in my travels so far is that the best thing that you can do to protect yourself is to visit very popular street food locations like this. By choosing places with long lines and high demand, you increase the chance that the turnover of the food is quick, and it's less likely that it might have been left sitting out for an extended period of time. Being away from street food had kind of made me forget just how enjoyable it can be, and it really is a drug. I couldn't get enough. Rice is huge all over Asia, but that's especially true in Indonesia. But what's crazy is that this rice, nasi uduk, is so different from the rice I just showed you in nasi goreng. I took a trip over to Nasi Uduk Kebon Kacang, where they serve their nasi uduk, which is effectively a sort of coconut rice, inside a little banana leaf pouch. And well, I can't lie to you, I did try to eat the entire banana leaf pouch. I picked it up and I put the whole thing in my mouth like it was a hamburger. I will tell you, my server literally pointed at me and laughed, and then proceeded to tell everyone who worked there that I tried to eat the food like a hamburger. It was actually hilarious. Most of the people there spoke English, so we were able to joke about it together, and they kindly explained to me that you're supposed to open up the pouch, add sauces, and eat it with a fork. The banana leaf is really more just for packaging and flavor, I guess. I'm still not 100% sure what the leaf is for. Once I was eating this the right way and incorporated all the spicy sauces, this was really good. I actually could have eaten way more of this because once it's portioned into pouches, there isn't actually that much food on the inside. But nonetheless, it made for a really nice and refreshing lunch, especially compared to the heavier fried rice that I had the night before. Definitely don't miss this spot while you're in Jakarta. This next one is actually the best of them all because my absolute #1 favorite food in all of Southeast Asia is flat noodles. I love flat noodles. Oh my god, I mean, call them whatever you want in whatever language. I could eat these all day. I stopped into a proper restaurant for this, though there are no doubt some great chances to grab this at some street food stalls throughout the city. The restaurant is called KWETIAU, and these noodles would end up being one of the best meals I've had all year long. Not just in Indonesia, not just in Southeast Asia, in the whole world, okay? So good. I also ordered an iced tea tarik, which is an iced milk tea drink, especially famous in Malaysia, before absolutely going to town on these noodles, which I chose to come with beef. For me, it's something about the oils in tandem with the rice noodle. Rice noodles just act as an incredible agent for carrying sauces and flavoring, and this whole region just does such an amazing job of maximizing that with their noodle dishes. I sort of just stumbled upon KWETIAU as I was walking the main thoroughfare of Jakarta's business district, and it was an amazing and happy accident. Truly, the best kind of thing to happen when you're in a foreign country. It was almost time to leave Jakarta, and I had eaten so much amazing food. And you know what? I had not gotten sick. It might sound crazy, but given that I loved what I ate so much, the fact that I did not get food poisoning truly felt like a victory. So I decided that it was a victory worth celebrating with one very special meal. Now this might be the opposite of street food, but I want to tell you about it anyway. Inside of the Grand Indonesia shopping mall, and apparently at some other locations throughout the country as well, you'll find a pancake restaurant called PANCIOUS. Now this is a bit more high-end. The whole mall feels like that. No longer are we eating on a stool in an alleyway, okay? This is the real deal. They have your regular sweet pancakes that you'd be accustomed to seeing in the United States, but they also have savory pancakes. And I was feeling adventurous, and my flight back to Kuala Lumpur kept getting delayed, so I figured why not? I ordered the barbecue chicken pancakes, and these were such a delight. I mean, there's nothing groundbreaking about this meal, right? It's pancakes, it's cheese, it's barbecue sauce and chicken and onions, but combined all together, it actually makes for a really beautiful and unique combination. I'm here for it. I enjoyed this. In fact, I very much enjoyed my entire time in Jakarta. I took a chance. I had been scarred a bit by bad street food experiences in other countries in the past, but I'm really proud of myself that I was able to buckle down and find a balance that worked for me. It's not about being reckless with your health, but instead about taking smart risks. And of course, anything can happen at any time, but there are truly just some times in life when you do have to risk it to get the biscuit. And I'm glad I did, because eating street food was the defining moment for me in Jakarta. The city might not have a ton of tourist attractions or sites, but I am confident if you choose to lean into it for the food, it will totally change your mind about this city. Thank you so much for watching. I actually made another video about Jakarta. Did you know the whole city is sinking? Crazy, right? I promise I can explain. Click the screen to watch that video now.